Hans-Ulrich Rudel was the most decorated German pilot of the war and the only recipient of the Knight's Cross with golden oak leaves, swords and diamonds. Rudel was credited for the destruction of 519 tanks, 1 battleship, 1 cruiser, 70 landing crafts and 150 artillery emplacements. He flew 2,530 ground attack missions exclusively on the Eastern Front, usually flying the Junkers Ju-87 Stuka dive bomber. The Knight's Cross of the Iron Cross was awarded 7,313 times till 1945. As the war went on, extra grades were added to it. First came the oak leaves, then the oak leaves with swords, next came the oak leaves, swords and diamonds, which was created in July of 1941 and was awarded only 27 times during the war, and finally the Knight's Cross with golden oak leaves, swords and diamonds, which was instituted on the 29th of December 1944. This medal was the highest level, originally intended for only 12 of the most distinguished servicemen in the entire German armed forces after the war ended. 6 sets of golden oak leaves were manufactured, each consisting of an A piece made of 18 karat gold with 58 real diamonds. One of these sets was presented to Hans-Ulrich Rudel on the 1st of January 1945, and the remaining 5 sets were taken to Schloss Klessheim, 4 kilometers west of Salzburg, Austria, where they were taken by the US forces. 1 month after his decoration, on the 8th of February 1945, Rudel was badly wounded in the right foot and landed inside German lines. Rudel's leg was amputated below the knee. But he returned to flying on the 25th of March 1945. He claimed 26 more tanks destroyed by the end of the war. On the 8th of May 1945, Rudel fled westward from an airfield near Prague, landing in US-controlled territory, and he surrendered. Later, the Americans refused to hand him over to the Soviet Union. In 1942, Rudel married Ursula Hanne. They divorced in 1950. According to some sources, the main reason for the divorce was that his wife had sold some of his decorations, including the oak leaves with diamonds, to an American collector. Later, in March of 1951, Der Spiegel published Ursula Rudel's denial of selling his decorations and further stated that she had no intention of doing so. Rudel finally died after suffering a stroke on the 18th of December 1982. During his burial ceremony, 2 Bundeswehr F-4 Phantoms appeared to make a low-altitude flypast over his grave.